Hello! Welcome. Sorry for the slight delay, but we're here now. Back building the Milton Valley Railroad. Also, I need to quickly go over and actually open up the spreadsheet. So here we go. The sheet has been spread. So there we go. Right. So, how is everybody? Albastro, welcome. Good to see you again. Marky, hello, welcome. Plymouth is looking lovely. Yes. There is the stream title, of course. Laggy Snow, yes. Good, thank you. Good. Good indeed. So, last time, we didn't do anything here. Last time we played on Polaris. But the time before that, we finished the paper stuff, pretty much. So, the wood chips going up there, and then stuff going down here, and then the newspapers going this way, and then all that stuff. We finished a little bit of that. And then also the cement. We almost finished. You see, cement is going from here all the way up to there, to various different spots. Namely, over here, this is one spot where it's being unloaded for local cementy needs. Shut Eyes, I haven't seen you since last year. That's true. I'm good as well, thanks. Ah, it's good to hear. Bet you've been waiting all year to say that. All of last year, that is. Dun dun dun. Great to hear. I'm loving the progress on Cornish railways as well. Right, so this is one place to unload from, as you can see. And the other main place to unload the cement powder is here, where it gets transferred onto barges. Which, yes, it does. They also, Chris, hello, welcome. It has been a long time. How is the you? Yeah, another year. It's been a hot few months. In the summer, especially. I think you should up for Minecraft stream once. Maybe. Right, so the last place where we need to unload cement is over here somewhere, right here, which we picked last time, this location. However, we didn't really have time to do anything here. So, in today's stream, we shall be working on that, which I'm sure will be lovely. So, we've already got a few of the cement mixes here. Let me just quickly set the filter. Okay, now time to summon Ghost Lady. I mean, you can try. Do it! Do it? Okay, sure, do it. But don't blame me when it all goes wrong. Kangafango, you get the spell book. The spell book. Oh yes, the spell book. Right, so should this also have pumps, or should this just be like a dumping kind of one? Let's try it with a dump, considering how many we have here. So I'm going to grab ahem. 1 second, just give it a second. I shall be fetching my grimoire. 1 moment. Okay, Ghost Lady, if you hear this, Shredder will soon start game development again. Wait, I will? I mean, I would love to, but I can't promise that. Miss Pellbook? Okay, should we have dumps here? I mean, if you can spell it. Oi, don't lie to her. Yeah, you wouldn't want to lie to a ghost, because that can end quite poorly for anyone who is foolish enough to attempt it. Right. Oh, Where did I leave my grimoire? Don't worry, I definitely won't get haunted. Definitely. Or definitively, as some might put it. Okay, so I think I am going to use this dumping structure. Which means I'm going to remove... Actually, I'm going to place this little platform up here because I might need it in the future. And I'm going to replace this big multiple units tree with a short one. Ooh, actually, hold on. 1 second. Just quickly need to double check something. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. No worries. That's what they all say. I still remember that one time where I heard barking on Sharaday's stream. I mean, I didn't bark. Yet there were no neighbors that had a dog. Yeah. I don't remember having neighbors that have a dog. Barking? That wasn't me. Well, me neither. Is that... I wonder. Yeah, because I'm just thinking about the amount of... cars coming down that way. Because if we have... So the thing is, all of these cars have to come from the left, going into the yard, which means on the going into the yard, it'll be quite easy. But going out of the yard, crossing over into the industrial district, won't really be that easy because they have to go all the way over the flyover, and that is very steep, and the cement is very heavy, so we keep adding more and more commodities and stuff that needs to go over into that industrial district, and I'm not entirely certain that the infrastructure we currently have can support it. So, I guess we'll see. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a quick little look before we continue setting that up. So, yeah, we've got the flyover here, which, as you can see, is really quite steep. We may... I mean, I guess we'll have to try it out. Although I do suppose that we really should have a bit of a longer siding or more of a siding or something over here so that long trains going into the industrial thing can turn around or can come in and back and forth and stuff like that. Because at the moment we've only got one siding here, which I don't think is enough, but I guess we'll see. Right. Ooh, let me read chat. Can confirm I was the dog. Dog? I would have thought you were the cat. Hold on, is the snow working? The snow does not appear to be working. 1 second. Is the snow working now? Yes, but for some reason it's really laggy. Aww. Guess I'll turn it off again. Anyway, let me quickly read chat. The legend of Ghost Dog will still arise. Ooh. Why didn't you tell us you were visiting? Personally, nothing paranormal happened... Wait, what? Nothing paranormal happened to me once. Or do you mean something paranormal happened to me once? Nothing paranormal happened to you once. Once I saw an alleged UFO. I mean, if you didn't know what it was, then it was a UFO. Oh, but I think it was a weather balloon. Did it land? I still have the picture in my DMs somewhere. Ooh. Well, as long as you're not sure, it's a UFO. Nope. Ah, just flew by. Once I called my mother. It was gone, but no signals of it going down. Ooh. A pity. I did search for any weather balloons releasing on that day. Nothing came up, so guess it was a UFO after all. Ooh. Intriguing, maybe it was a private enterprise. Ha. Cat. Where cat. Yes. Too warm for the snow? I mean, yeah, it is quite warm here. It would be nice if we had some snow here IRL, but... oh well, it melted. I sent it to Kangacord. Oh, interesting. It's like shine like metal. Definitely not a weather balloon. It's an all-round chat. Okay, I'll have a look at that afterwards. Right, now what was I going to do here? Hold on. Yeah, oh, actually, let's have a look at that. Oh, that. Interesting. I wonder what that could be. Are you sure you're not in the Truman Show? If you've ever seen that film. Okay, so... right, I need to set up the area. I've already gone 15 minutes and I've done practically nothing. Okay, so, did we set it up here yet? I do not believe that we did. However, yeah, we didn't, because otherwise it would be in here as well. So how many does this need to get? I think we decided on 8, because, so yeah, that's 10, so 8. Yeah, these are the 8. So now I need to quickly set up the amount. I need the calculator. So we need 23077 times 8, which is 184618. Liters. What did I say? 184618. 184618. No, 616. 184616. 184616, yes. And then I need to, hold on, I need to move the chat out of the way. There it is, yeah, pretty sure not. Although if you were living in the Truman Show, chances are you wouldn't even realize it, if in normal everyday business, yes. Okay, so unload. Then we need to go to this, divide that by 60, which is 3077-ish. So something to nothing. 3077. Shredder's philosopher, mathematician era. I mean, love of knowledge is important, which philosopher translates to. Philosopher is a lover of knowledge. It shares the same root as sophisticated, so philosopher, and philia, philosopher, so a lover of knowledge. Phile, as in philia. Anyway, hold on, need to move the cat out of the way. You know that work from yesterday? I barely made a dent, so have to do it again. Oh no! Anyway, this needs to be set up. I hope that the stream won't distract you too much this time. My friend is Greek, and he says philia actually is closer to friend than love, which is interesting. It might be... there might be a difference between modern Greek and ancient Greek. Because I think, a theory, is that a lot of those words that have philia or phile in the name originate from old Latin and Old Greek, and from that time, the meaning of the word might have shifted slightly. Who knows? Oh no, anyway. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, really. But that's just a theory, a history theory. What part of history isn't a theory? My teacher also said that. Interesting. Right, so let's get started. What are we gonna call this? I guess. Actually, maybe we already gave it a name. I don't think we did though. I think maybe just New Penzance. By the way, Marky, if you're still here, yes, the big city is called New Penzance. Maybe New Penzance cement distribution. I think that would be just good. Just a simple, not too complicated way of having it. Penzance cement distribution. That is the correct way of... Yes, good. Okay, so... Oh, never mind. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, so this needs to take in cement. I'll just copy it from... No, I'll write it out. Cement... 8 carloads per hour. And it takes this from Roger Serial Co., of course. He taught me how to say bad wood in Greek. Shady salts? Wait, sorry, that's German. And Eagle is playing Uno. Oh? Interesting. I've got that game on Steam too, but it needs Windows to run, so I need to have it on a virtual machine. But that's something that might also come once I've got an actual computer of my own that can do stuff like that. Okay, so let's copy that out and put that in. And then put in cement unloader. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Kako Iwao? Iwao? I have no idea. I have no idea. Or is that a delta with a thing on top? So D. That, I have no idea how to pronounce that, sorry. Albastro, you will have to write it phonetically if you want me to know how it's pronounced. I've only played the physical version of that once, and it took 2 hours. It took hours. Kako Xilo. Oh! Thank you very much. Last summer. Yes. Xylo as in xylophone. Ah. Oh, well, that makes sense. Because xylophone is the wooden version and metallophone is the metal version. So a phone meaning, well, phone as in sound or hearing, and xylo meaning wood, that makes sense. Who is Roger Serial? Well, I believe that either it was Mr. Snipes or maybe it was Willis. I don't know. Someone, if I had to bet, I think it was probably Mr. Snipes, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it was, yeah, Mr. Snipes recommended it for the name of the cement works. And Roger Serial Co. is just what stuck. So now I need to put this in here as well. So, New Penzance cement. Nope, not cement. Cement distribution, which is 8 carloads. But more like Xylo or something. Well, in German, you say xylophone. I could never say it. Have you looked at getting a new PC? Well, I have looked at getting a new Mac, but it's just all very expensive and it's complicated. But it will come at some point. There you go, Trainz. You're better at Greek than I am. Really? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, man, I'm hungry. Well, then consume food is what I would suggest. Right, so, yeah, was Mr. Snipes, 98% sure, and I'm hungry. Yes, understandable. Okay, so, with that getting there, I need the end, the bumper at the end. If I recall, native Windows is off the table for you, right? Yeah, pretty much. So it doesn't really make that much sense of just a lot of these trucks around here now. So I guess I'll move them over to other places. And Carlo makes sense for bad too, like the German word kacke, a bit of a vulgar word for poop. Yeah, fair. Good. I'm glad to be fair in my matters. I think we can have one truck park there, just for random stuff. Okay, so that should theoretically work. Which means that if that does, in fact, not just theoretically, but actually work, well, I need more of the cement trucks. Yeah, just a shame that your options are limited. Yeah, I mean, it's too complicated to really get into now. Truck? Where? Here. Best pizza you've eaten, as in pepperoni, Hawaiian. I would say custom. Had lots of stuff on it, like tomatoes, olives, paprika, or paprika, depending on how you pronounce it, cashews. Yes, it was quite nice, quite nice. Warm pineapple is nice. All right, before that, a question for everyone: Hawaiian is actually good. I don't get why people diss it. Yeah. Anyways, Trainz, think you meant trailer though. Well, I mean, yeah, it's part of a truck then, of course. I know that it isn't actually. I think it's a mixture of your taste to the pizza. I think that's why. Warm pineapple was nice. I've had some pineapple on a pizza before, and I liked it a lot. I liked Meat Feast pizza. I have no idea. This is taking up a lot of time reading this out. Similar to old Android versus iPhone stuff. Should use what you like, trust. Pineapple juice is nice too. Apple juice or orange juice, guys? Well, I'm not a juice. I'm not a juice. Sour tastes, Chris said. Oh, sour. Sorry. What did I read? Of the sour taste. Yeah, it's a mixture of the sour taste. Yeah. Anyway, I need to actually build stuff because otherwise the whole stream will be over and I won't have done anything. So, we've done the cement. What is next? Well, we've got coal, which comes in from up here by a barge. And then, well, most of the industries that we've got already have diesel as their their fuel. Although I suppose some of them might need both, maybe, if they've got both equipment. I'll definitely want a coal distribution area for the city, because of course a lot of buildings would still burn coal for their heating. So that makes sense. We can put coal down here in the big city for that, like a distribution area, distribution center. And then, what else do we do with it? Well, we could... You see, the thing is, on the Haddon-Cott tramway, for example, I've put, with the different industries, I've put little coal unloading platforms where the coal gets unloaded manually out of the car, basically, by hand, so that the little industries have coal. But in America, the coal cars are so large that would be way too much coal for a little industry. So I don't know if that would really work like that. Sorry, just don't be difficult. Which would you rather drink? Probably orange, question mark, because I think that if you eat an apple and then you get a lot of the juice just by eating it, and if you eat an orange, then it's just like a dried husk that you usually eat. Wink, wink. Right. I'm just going to fly over some of this. Like both, but I'd take apple any day. Oh. I mean, I do like, if I had to choose between oranges and apples, I would choose apples. But in juice form, I think I would choose orange. Summon BFF? But Kango's already here, I'll bust through. The exclamation marks wasn't at you, by the way. Do you know about this free Shardai's product releasing? Shardai's product releasing? What? Oh, is it the Haddon-Cott tramway? Yeah, right, we've got this called tons of boiled eggs, olives, peas. Yeah, that's a recipe. Kango has been replaced? What? No, we still need Kango. Okay, so was nice while it lasted. No, Kango, don't say that. Too late. Don't make me look bad. Okay, so yeah, coal. Yes, coal goes down to the big city for that. We can have a coal power plant, but most of the power is supposed to come from the dam up here. So I don't really know if I want to put in a coal power plant as well, because while yes, in reality there might be one, I don't really feel like putting that in here. That doesn't really fit that well. So we could say that most of the coal just gets transferred onto the rails here, but doesn't actually go anywhere on the map. Instead, it just leaves. So it's just off the map. That might work. So it gets loaded here, and then local trains or whatever take it down into the yard, where then maybe gets switched onto some other trains that are heading out of bounds this way, or maybe even up that way or something like that. And plus it could be on trains heading out of bounds this way or that way or that way. So it doesn't all have to end on this route. As long as some of it does, I'm happy with it. I mean, we do already have coal going to all the coaling stations, which is something that should not be forgotten. Like, for example, here, does this actually have? Yeah, it consumes coal, which, well, it doesn't. If trains load coal from here, it consumes it. So we can have coal cars being sent around the place to these places. So I think having a little coal distribution center here would be quite good. Maybe the snow overlay element only works in December? No, I disabled it again because it was laggy. Kohlekraftwerk. Yeah, I know. No worries. I love you all equally. Aww. Right, so... do we want that to be its own separate industry, or should that replace, well, or should that use one of the multiple industries that we've already got here? Let's just have a quick look. Because it needs to be have a fairly large-sized lot for that to work. And I don't think that we really have anything suitable except for this one, but we put so much effort into making this look good for a general goods or whatever unloader area that I don't really want to mess with it, which means we will need to have it up here somewhere. So let's just have it somewhere here. Actually, let's hold on. We've got, I mean, these are power plant assets, so I mean, that one was. Got the super basic one, which is the really old asset. I mean, which still works good, but it just doesn't look that great, maybe. Although maybe it still works well enough. Yeah, I think we... Although, hold on 1 second. Actually, no, I'll leave that there, and then... What about rotary? Oh, did I misspell that? I think I might have misspelled that. 1 second. Is it? No, it's not with a double R. How is that? I thought it was like that. Oh, it's with an A, of course. I thought I'd spelled it with an A, but apparently I spelled it with an E. We've got the Gilpin one, which I think is a narrow gauge. Yeah, I think that's narrow gauge. Looks a bit too old anyway. Then we've got the rotary car dump, which is the asset that I used on the CMR. Which is very good to use. However, this would really need to be quite a large distribution center for this to be required, I believe. But maybe it used to be used for other industries as well that have since switched to diesel, but it's just still in operation or something like that. So which way would the cars come from? Let's have a look. Because this is actually, if you don't know what this does, you get a car in here, and then it clamps down and the whole thing rotates and unloads coal in the bottom. Let's have a look and see if our cars would fit in lengthwise anyway. There are many rotary car dump assets in the series. Yes, I'm aware. Okay, so yeah, see, that's it's a little bit too short, perhaps. Because, I mean, unless the whole thing gets uncoupled and then goes out. But because the way that it's supposed to work is, I mean, I guess it depends on the type. The ones that I've seen videos of, the knuckle couplers actually rotate so that it can stay coupled. But I suppose if you... well, it's a little odd, because the thing is the doors close and then it does the thing, but if the train's coupled to it, then that would look odd. Let's have a look on the DLS for more. So what was it called? Rotary car dump. Oh yes, there are a lot. Let's turn this over to manage content as thumbnails. I mean, we've got these really small ones, but it looks like the length is the same. Hold on, I'm sure there were more than that. Okay. So I mean, what's the difference between these two? Let's try 13, because if that's longer, then it might be enough for like a couple of cars. Right, this is one that needs to be raised up or something. Might be a bit tricky to work with. I know, it looks like a double length one. Yeah, but see, that one's a little bit too long. It's poking out there and it's poking out there. So that one doesn't really work. Let's try the number one. See, that just looks like it's got the same length as the other one. Yeah, it has. So I don't think that this would really work. Plus, it's probably a little bit too much anyway for this area, since it's only a distribution thing for the city, not a big industry that needs coal constantly, or a transfer yard or something like that. But let's have a look for coal unloader. Maybe the best thing to use would just be a... Actually, hold on. Unload. And then what if we... I thought there were some... Yeah, we could just use these splines and a multiple industry. I think that's probably the best idea. I thought we could get a bit fancier, but apparently that is not good. So we just put this in over here somewhere. And then we need to attach the other track, which we can find over at the cement plant. Oh wait, is this... Oh. Well, that's interesting. We're using the same track for it. Apparently it just... the ballast just... Hold on, that's not right. Unless the other one was elevated? Hold on, I've got to recheck that. that track there. Nope, that is that track. I guess maybe it is a little elevated. Yeah, just to hide the ties, since we're in the US. And then we would need a coal, like a conveyor. You are gone now, but I've never heard of this. Heart of Palm? Oh. From the inner core of a growing bud of some palm trees, most notably the coconut. Ooh. Yeah, I've not heard of that either. Interesting. Yeah, it said most notably coconut, I believe. I believe that's what it said. Okay, now I'm just... I mean, we could use a crane like this, but I don't think that's a good idea. Dun, 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 dun. No, we don't need that. We've got a hydroelectric power plant. That's a long coal stage. Just looking for good assets. I know I could search for conveyor, and I would most likely locate the thing. But I might miss a separate good asset that I want to use as well. Right. This is the one I was looking for. Well, one of these ones anyway. I think I like the medium one better, and then I'll probably put in my own coal heap or something like that. Yes. Yeah, let's not place Kursk nuclear power plant on them, yeah. Probably not a good idea to not do that. It's not a good idea to not do the thing, which is to not place it. I've got lots of coal piles, which are really big, apparently. Might use some of those ones. For these coal unloading pits, but I mean, I suppose that could work. It's probably not aligned correctly. Yeah, I think I'll use that one. And then we don't need the conveyor, we can have the actually, I might use the other one after all. Yes, then we'd have a branch coming off this way and down here or something like that. Sure it is. These coal piles are the ones I used for snow on Hadcott Tramway 8 inspection. Yes, I thought they might be. These ones, the stacks. That's what I need. Coal spill. Interesting. Okay, so these assets I think will be good. So I want to have, I don't know, how many do I want to have? Maybe, I don't know, is one enough? Depends really how many cars we want to have come here. What are you impressed by, Kango? I wonder, what are you impressed by? I guess we could have them... I mean, we could have them on... either on both sides or just on that side. That wouldn't really make sense with it going this way. I guess I could rotate it so it's this way. And then we'd have a little bit more more space over here, already used up for this. And these should probably be somewhat centered. Okay, I think that's quite good. Yes, that has with the dig hole. Looks very good. It does. Giant plungers. Sounds about right, yeah. Although we do have to check and make sure that this one actually works, this asset. So, I guess we'll do that. Will you be using a transfer table on through it? Ah, you're not paying attention then, Kango. Don't worry, this won't stay like this, at least not entirely. This is just so I can actually get back there to test this out. So, no, I don't want the SIG US102R. I want the hopper, the coal hopper. Apologies, I might have missed it then. Well, like a turntable, only it slides instead of turns. I know what that is. I know what a transfer table is. So, Kango, I ask you, do you think that we're going to use that we're using a transfer table on this route? What do you think? I forgot. Apologies. It's fine. So let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's try it. 6, 7, 8. And then we'll need a little switcher of some description. Did I not already have one over here somewhere? I know I've got the one for the fresh pond stuff. Apparently not. Okay, let's just get the camel back. So, there we go. There we go. I'll just extend this line a bit so that we can actually perform this test. What test, you might ask? Well, the test of workage, of course. And let's quickly switch that over so that you can hear it. And then let's test it to make sure that it works. If not, we can always put a multiple units tree over the top of the asset, because the asset does look very nice. Wake me up when it's done, please. Ah, right. Oh, it's done. Ah. Oh, there we go. Oh, I had the chat on mute. That... Oh, sorry about that. Thanks for waking me up, though. Thanks for trying. Right. Wake up. Sure it is. Wake up, lazy. No, not lazy, just tired. Right, so let's see if this actually works. Hold on. There we go. What's the render distance set to? That's 10 kilometers. No. No. Much too laggy for streaming. Sitcom laughter, yeah. We were screaming and shouting horribly. Sorry. Ah, well. I mean, at least you apologized for screaming and shouting horribly. I do really like how this turned out with the bushes and the grass and the parking lots and stuff like that. I think it's going to be I think we're going to have a lot of fun doing switching scenarios in this area, or sessions. So how heavy are these 8 coal cars? 756 tons train in total. Look for the Fiat 500. When was that produced? Ampere would be stunning. I actually saw one a few hours back. An MP? Ooh, did you throw eggs? We rode the Reading when the Reading rode again. Look, Reading. Or rather, Reading. Should have taken a selfie. Yes, selfies. No, not reading, Reading. I did say Reading. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun using these locomotives for that. Okay, so now, do I need to actually stop to unload these, or will they just unload with me driving over it? I think I'll have to stop. Oh, no, I don't. It will actually unload itself. Ooh, lovely. And then you've probably got a conveyor at the bottom there that then takes all the coal away and up to here where then spouts it out. Old one. 957.74. Ooh. Well, we'll see if there's one on the DLS. Whoa! Very good. Very good indeed. Including purple smoke, of course. Oh, look, they've even included a ladder in case you fall down. Aww. Right. I think that's going to turn out very well. I will want some sidings and things like that here, of course. Saw the new one today. Not sure if I've ever seen the old one. Ha! Ha! Yes, of course. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Right. Actually, here's a question. How does the studio mode in OBS work? So if I... Hold on. If I take the corner webcam, for example, and I move that. Ah, so you don't see it then. Okay, that's actually quite good. That's actually really good. Which means... Hold on, 1 second. I'm not breaking anything. I'm just gonna give you... Hold on. I'm just gonna quickly give you a little bit of snow with a nice slow transition and a lot of lag. And I quickly need to check something. 1 second. 1 second. Don't worry, I'm not breaking anything. Okay, that's good. So now, if I wanted to, I could quickly transition the snow away again. And there you go. Lovely, isn't it? And then I can, of course, go back out of studio mode to have the preview gone, so the performance is better. So, what? Oh, I just checked something. Quickly read chat. Wouldn't include that period, but Twitch said your message was not sent because you are sending messages too quickly, and I didn't want to wait 30 seconds. Oh, no idea how it works. Please don't break anything. Wow. Hey, lag snow. Or snowy lag. I mean, both work. Oh, by the way, Marky, how is the Minecraft Trainz server thing going? Most delicious variety. What did you check? What did you check? Who knows? There's my route. Oh, yes, there is. It's looking lovely. So, let's have a look. If I just search for Fiat, there's a lot. Oh, these ones are the new ones, probably. It's doing fine. Still being set up at the moment. Ah, right. Is that something that you and your friends are just playing on privately, or is that something that you will live stream or make videos about and stuff like that? New one or old one? I want an old one, like from that would be period appropriate. I'm scrolling past them. What do you mean? Oh, are these ones the old ones? These ones? Yes. Okay. Then I think I'm going to go for a boring white. No. Oh no, these are packaged payware not active. Look. Ah, that's frustrating. Oh. Hold on. Is there a... look, payware. False. Now, what do we actually have? Hold on, and it needs to be... and. Come on. Okay. For fun no less, everyone in the town has a Fiat 500 collection. Haha. I mean, these ones... Are these ones the new ones? I don't know. These ones? These don't look very good. Ha! That looks familiar. Gotta download that. Yeah, these look like they've been cut out of paper and then folded together. The list isn't too much longer. What could possibly go wrong inviting Gaston over onto my route? He likes trains, right? I mean, he knows at least how the brakes work. Yeah, these ones all don't look very good. Unfortunately. Sorry I bust through, I tried, but all that I can find are the modern ones. Because these ones are the modern ones, by the looks of things. So, yeah. Sorry, but at least I found a nice Easter egg to place. Where should it go? Where should it go? Somewhere in the... Actually, should it go into the industrial district or should it go into the city area? I don't know if I should place it here yet. I don't think so, actually. I think I'll put it over here for now, so that I don't forget about it. But I think I'll place it in a more specific place later on, when I build more of the city. Download it. Yes, please. So, the car. Yes. Source. Put it next to an off-brand Dupuis. That would be funny. Anyway, we need to actually build something. Even though I said this is only temporary, I do actually quite like the thing, the curve. So we might keep it, but add more sidings around it. So there was chat from above. It's going fine. Yes. Look. Yes. Yes. We will open it to the public, but not stream it. Ah. So what version of the game is that using? Is it? Did you say it was 1.12.2 or was it something different? Do you really need the and? I think so. Sure it is. Also, Marky said, yeah, yes. Okay, so I'll need this continuing straight, probably. Come on. 1.18. Ah, right. I see. What are you using to host it, by the way? Are you running it as a dedicated server on your own computer, or what kind of hosting service do you use for the server? Because Minehut, which is what we're currently using for our own series, as far as I know, only supports modded for 1.12.2. I often use author and name filters and never use and. Well, yeah, I don't usually use and as well, but it did look like it was filtering way too many assets, so that's why I put it in. We use Gportal, who hosts servers for lots of different games. Ah. So, how expensive is that hosting service? And what kind of specifications do you get server-wise? Like, how much memory and CPU, how many maximum players and things like that? If it's no trouble, I don't mean to. Just out of curiosity, if you don't have it in front of you, that's fine. I don't want you to look up anything just because of that. But I am interested if you do happen to know. Come on, load, please. Come on. There we go. And that is, by the looks of things, straightened, but I do want to actually get a ruler in here to make sure that it is actually good. So that is 38 feet. And here that would need to be about like that-ish. No, not fish-ish. Oh, come on. There we go. It's very annoying when... Actually, hold on. Is that not... Actually, I suppose that isn't really very straight. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, that works better. And that is a little bit too far out, I think. Just a little bit. I'm not sure. Someone else pays for it. Oh, right. We met playing on a Minecraft server over 10 years ago, then started our own Minecraft server. Aww. Right, I think we'll have a couple sidings in here. And then probably have these two coming together into a big runaround loop. So let's do that. So how would that look? Come on. All right, great idea. Paradise. Oh. Kango says I have had a great idea. Must be true. Let's see. How... Oh, that... Come on, assets. Load in, please. I don't want to do too much actual detailing here. There we go. Okay, so how would the distances look? We did something like so. Actually, it's probably better to do it from the other side first. And by distances, I of course mean distances between the tracks. Yeah, that looks like plenty of distance. The reason why I'm... Actually, that's a quick look. The reason why I'm extending the tracks beyond the ladder is because that makes it easier to put in the switches leading onto the ladder. Okay, so it's pretty much in the center of the rail. spline point, so sort of like that. Then it would be the same on this side, hopefully. So like this. And let's straighten these ones because we'll be attaching things to them. So then that connect up to about there, probably. Which does in fact mean that we'll need a tiny little straight bit there. I need to extend that slightly because of the sleepers being squished together. That little bit between the coal unloader and the yard ladder should be caboose tracks. What do you mean? Do you mean this little bit here? I mean, I don't think you'd really be coming down here with a caboose anyway. Considering the low speeds, you would probably just have individual brakemen on the cars to turn the handles of the cars. Plus I need a place to put crossings, and that would probably be a good place for it. Okay, so let's delete these switches, because I won't need these ones anyway. And then should I put another yard ladder over on this side, or do we think that it's enough to just have the two outer tracks merge? Because, well, if a coal train's coming in this way, unloading, 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 then, I mean, it depends. Either the coal train unloads right away, then pulls in here, then the locomotive runs around, and then takes it out or goes forward and then pushes it back onto the sidings. Or comes in loaded over here, detaches, goes away, and then takes cars, runs back, goes forward, unloads them. It's a bit of an odd one. It's almost like the yard ladder, the ladder's on the wrong side, in fact. Because if a train comes in this way, you'd want to reverse your cars in. And this way you'd have to push them in. So I think either I'm going to put the yard ladder on the other side, another one on the other side, or I'm going to put this one on the other side. I think I'm probably going to do both. And by both I mean have both yard ladders. Yeah, I guess so. But you could be attaching on here before you head out onto the main. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by attaching on here. Okay, well, let's put in another yard ladder. And I'll put it in... hold on. I'll extend this a bit. Have it straightish. I think it's a tiny little bit too far right. No, that wasn't a political reference. Okay, and then if I just have this merge in like there, does that look similar? Come on. Come on, assets. I think that looks fairly similar. One way you can test this is by measuring the length of the outside tracks. So from here, from the switch, to where the curve starts is 750 feet. And from the switch to where to where this curve starts is around 785 feet, which means that that siding's longer than this one, which means that this point needs to come in so that this is 750 feet, which means this needs to come in to about there. Now, the outer two sidings are both the same length, which means that the curves for the two ends of the yard have to also be the same. And this merges into the curve, so it merges out left, which means this has to merge in right. I'll quickly put these on here. So how's everyone finding the new year? I mean, it was already here at home when I realized that it was, well, that it was a new year. So I didn't really have to do much searching to find it. But, I mean, the first day of the year was quite good so far. Okay, and this is also the spline point on the actual rail. As was mine. Aw. Okay, is this straightened? I cannot tell. If only it would update the tracks more quickly. Come on. Okay, now, this looks pretty straightened, so I'm just gonna go with it, and it'll hopefully work. Okay, now these ones don't need to be too exact, but I would like the tracks to actually render in, please. Would also be helpful if this would update so that I can check to make sure that the curve works. Come on. Come on. See, I don't know if this is already updated or not. It does look like it is. Let's go with something like this, and we can change it later if it's too steep. There we are. How does that look? Other than it having the wrong switches. Let's just quickly also delete the rulers. We do not need these anymore. Also this bit, I think, still needs to be straightened. Yes. So how does that look? Other than somewhat wobbly. Here, great here, as was mine. Double slipped. No, these are not double slipped. For these to be double slipped, there would have to be a diamond. So a double slip switch is if, let's say, we've got 2 tracks crossing over like that. Then, actually, is that correct? Yes. So then this is a diamond. If we made it into a double slip switch, then we would have a switch like that. So you could come off the left of one side going onto the other one, and then one going off onto that side. Of course, these two being straightened as well. And this one isn't a really good one because the tracks kind of overlap each other like that. But now you kind of see what a double slip switch basically is. So you could either go straight across the diamond, or you could turn off onto the other track. That's what a double slip switch is. And we don't have any of those here. So yeah, I get you. Yeah, very true. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Now that that's sorted, back to this. What is this? Double slip switches. No. Right. So let's have a let's see what kind of operations would be happening here. So let's go from the coal coming into the yard. I just meant, wouldn't it be good if they were? I mean, if we needed them, then yes, but just changing the yard so that it has a double slip switch, doesn't really seem that practical to me. Right, so coal train comes in through here, or a local with coal in its manifest. That's what I'm looking for. Manifest train with coal in its consist. Comes in through here into one of these very long tracks, and somewhere here decouples, and then we've got switchers somewhere in the yard, probably doing stuff, I would assume. Maybe in the engine shed, or that's probably the road shed. Might need to add a little switcher shed as well, or something like that, but we'll see. Anyway, so they're somewhere here, and then they would break apart the train, and then we'd have a cut of coal cars here. So now you would probably want to pull them instead of pushing them, considering the hill we're going over. So you'd couple to this side, and then either you can push forward, go across this ladder, or you've got to go all the way back onto the lead, up to here, then go forwards. Although, to be fair, you'd probably go all the way to the end, so then you could just... So if the train's in this bit at the end, you just reverse the locomotive. Look, these are double slip switches. So we do have quite a lot of them here, just not over by the coal stuff. So yeah, then you'd reverse, pulling the cars up this incline, crossing over the main, and then coming back down this way, coming down this way, crossing over the road, and then coming off into this siding, which doesn't really seem that long, but we can figure it out. And then, so you've pulled them this way, so then you're shoving them forwards this way, which is okay, considering that you would have a brakeman on the frontmost car, and you're only going very slowly anyway. Okay, so you'd shove them all the way this way, or you could even run around on that siding and pull them this way. But let's stick with shoving for now. So you're shoving this way, all the way along here, and then you're still shoving, and then either you're going to unload them here straight away, in which case you're going to come over here, stop, decouple, pull back, run around, or even you wouldn't even need to run around because the engine's already on this side. So you just unload them and then come straight back out. Or if you wanted to, you could even unload them, then reverse and put them into one of these sidings and then decouple. And if you're pulling them, you can just do the same thing at the other end. And considering we wouldn't have cabooses along this industrial area anyway, I think that would work out quite nicely. Now, do we need any other special features here? Like, do we need... What do we need? I mean, a turntable isn't really needed, considering switchers would really go in either direction. We can already run around. We've got a couple storage tracks. I suppose we could have a maintenance track. If any cars need to have any maintenance done here, if But again, that's not really needed, I think, because if you do need maintenance to be done, you could just use one of these tracks here, one of the outer ones probably. So yeah, I think that's good, layout-wise, at least for now. So now let's quickly just set up this industry, because I don't actually want to do any more detailing in this area, because we can do that later. Ah, look at that. Anyway, yeah, so how many cars? Are 8 cars per hour good? Let's count how many we've got space for in the sidings up at New Southport. Quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that is 29 for this one. And then 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41. Okay, so 41 cars, with a lot of them going out of bounds map-wise. Do we think that these 8 cars are enough per hour? Let's just place them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, that last one didn't place on the train. I think that seems good. Although, in that siding, it doesn't look like that much. Although, considering that a lot of the city will already be converting to diesel, probably. What about if we had 10? 10. See, that just seems a little bit much for me. I'm quite happy with 8. So let's now see the rate of consumption. Dun dun dun. No, I don't mean diabetes. I mean actual coal consumption. So, calculator. 55750 times 8. 6,000, and the consumption I'm guessing is every 30 seconds it ticks over. No, it's 60. Good. So then we just divide by 60, and that is 7433. 7433. Okay, so that's set up. Let's give it a name. I think since it's just a distribution center, I think having just calling it the city name, the product name, and distribution, I think that works. So New Penzance, or maybe industrial coal distribution. maybe having industrial in there as well. New Penzance industrial coal distribution, because it is in the industrial area after all. I think that is good. Bit of a long name though, but that's good. Coal unloader. Save. Calculator is cheating! I mean, using a computer that is electronic and not one that is a human doing the job of being a computer is cheating, because a computer used to be an occupation name like Smith, for example, or Fletcher, or Boyer, or Sawyer even. You had a computer. So if you want to talk about cheating electronically, then you start there. Right, so that's that coal. Are there any other areas? Actually, hold on. I need to actually write in how many it takes. Pfft. Coal. 8 carloads per hour. Where does it get it from? Good question. What do you mean? On top of Trainz, calculator's cheating. What is this odd overlay? What do you mean? That is odd. Hold on. I don't see that anywhere. What do you mean? On top of Trainz, Ghost Lady, link. Really strange oval thing. That's very strange. I'll quickly pull up Twitch to see if I can see what you're talking about. Channel, come on, load up. I don't see anything. Yes, I do realize that it might just be because I've got this window so large. Hold on. Let's just wait for it to catch up for a moment. I still can't see anything there. To me that just looks like the sawmill. I mean, I did see that screenshot, and it definitely looks like there's something on there. And yes, it looks a little bit like a flying saucer or an eye, but I can't see anything there now. And the second one too? I can't see it there. I think those are just shadows. Oh, it's gone now. Ha! Yeah, now it's gone. Yeah, when I go to check it for myself, your claims, it just happens to vanish. The blue glow on the HUD. And the second one, on the HUD. On the HUD? What do you mean? Oh, you mean this little thing there? I think that's just compression. I see it in the screenshot. Yeah, in the first one I see it too, but not in the second one. It's not a joke. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So, let's see. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. So, coal. Yeah, we haven't decided where it gets it from. So, news tower port. We've got oil transfer. Let's do coal transfer as well. New tower port. Coal transfer. So On the left is what it takes in. On the right is what it outputs. So it outputs. Well, let's just put in coal 8 carloads per hour. For now, I do want more for just off-map or stuff like that. So, let's see. What did I call it? I'll just copy it, it was a really long name. The New Penzance Industrial Coal Distribution. Over here. And they take 8. So now I need to write in where it gets it from. Hold on, that doesn't... Oh yeah, no, that's right. It's right. It's all right. It's all right. I thought I put it on the wrong side, but it's not. It is. It's good. So a joke. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. So that is so strange though. Ugh, distracting me and yourself. But the Oscar Chris isn't even here anymore. What do you mean? I mean, yeah, I know that he probably left the stream and he's not in the users and chat view anymore, I think. Yeah, he's not in the users and chat view anymore, but I don't know what that would have to do with these strange coincidences. You had me going there. Like, what do you mean, I had you going? Although when it disappeared, I was like, wait, no, this can't be a coincidence. This had to be orchestrated by Sharadice. Really? Right, spreadsheet time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't be throwing around accusations of jokingness. It's time to do spreadsheets. Come on. So, coal goes in. Good. At the moment, we've only got 8 carloads being produced at the transfer up here. Coming down there into the yard, going over here. Is there any other place on the map that could use coal? I mean, if these people here wanted to also produce creosote, then yes, they would most definitely use coal. Although actually, wouldn't that be funny? The place that produces diesel fuel to fuel most of the map is itself in fact fueled by coal. I think that would be quite ironic. And so I think I will implement that. But not too much. I want it to only be a little bit. Damage him, I want to watch you make spreadsheets, not hunt digital ghosts. What do you mean digital? And to me it sounds like you're the one hunting ghosts here. So do we want another one of these? I don't think so. I think that's too large. Probably. Maybe. We can have a look. We can have a look. Oh, hold on. There we go. Sorry. Is there... yeah, there's not enough space for this, I don't think. Especially since we can't have it diagonally orientated. So... we'd really need just a short little multiple industry with a... like a grate underneath it or something like that. So... where should we have it? I guess it kind of depends where we want the boiler room to be or something like that. This would probably be parking stuff and yeah, parking stuff. So maybe over here somewhere. Could be like that. And then we could maybe have a boiler house or something like that here. Although them using coal does not necessarily mean that they only use it for making steam. They could also use it chemically. Actually, yeah, hold on. Get that. Oh, those are too many. I need this one. And then just a little bit further. And then we'll just have a bumper at the end. Yeah, I think that's good. Is it though, if we're thinking about the orientation? Yeah, that looks good. So I'll need to get the spline. It might already, yeah, we've still got it selected even, that's great. Great. Yes. So where to where? Actually, over here to here. It would be so good if you could enable and disable the limit contextual information with a with a button, or if you press and hold a certain button, that it just temporarily highlights, like shows all of the spline points while you're holding it down. I think that would be really useful. Come on. Oh, it's not. It's not. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty much impossible to do with this delay of the spline points, because I can't see how far up or down I need to move the spline for this to work. See, that's probably just a little bit... Only 1/3 of the work is done. Is all of the work the same difficulty, or are there more more difficult bits that you might have already done? Varies. So, okay, so maybe if it varies, then maybe you're already, yes, maybe you've only got 1/3 done, but maybe that was the hard bit and the rest of it might be easier. I don't know what sort of work it is, so I can't, of course, say, but it might be. Image brightened, what do you mean? Oh, did you actually brighten it? Ooh. Yeah, I think that's probably just compression on that one. And I mean that most sincerely. I do think that that is just compression. I mean, do you really think that something would appear in that corner up there? I mean, if something did appear, I think it would be pretty much in the center of... Oh, look! I can see it! It's there! Look! Hold on, quickly, 1 second. 1 second. Oh. It's gone again. Did you see it? That is spooky. Yeah. I'll just read chat. Yeah, let's hope. Prob's just a digital crop circle or something. I don't know. Oh, in the corner. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Probably just compression. Go now. Arg. Arg. Urg. You sound like a comic book figure that's falling down a mountain. Yeah, I saw those 2 eyes from the start. Yeah, I saw them too this time. Don't worry, it's in the archive. Good show. Good show? What do you mean, good show? This is terrifying. Let's search for boiler. Hopefully, like a boiler room. Although that... actually... Yeah, that just looks a little too little. Terrifyingly good show. I mean... I don't know what to say. Ah, this looks more like it. Yeah, so we can have this... Actually, we could have this right there, so that if a train does run away and go in here, it'll go straight into the boiler room, making the boilers explode. No, let's not do that. That seems like a terrible idea. There we go. Gotta congratulate you on your acting, mate. I mean, acting? What am I talking about? This is real, good. Oh yes, definitely. I think this is the sort of put your own door on it sort of building. Also, tell you what, let's just put a little coal pile there. Although, yeah, we do need a conveyor of sorts, probably. Because otherwise, how would you get it back out? That's my question. I suppose... Yeah, this one with the wheels doesn't really work. I suppose it could be laid underground to have a conveyor where, like, you could have like a big cistern or something down here for the coal to fall into, and then you could have a conveyor going underground into there. I think from a modeling point of view, that is probably the best. Sorry for insinuating you're digital. Oh. I'm not digital, and I don't remember you insinuating that I was. If we're being honest. Which we are, of course, completely. You are insinuating that I'm digital, what? Don't at Ghost Lady, you'll wake her up. It's not time for Unity streams yet, come on. I'm actually Al. Come on, you're Al. Oh, Albastro, of course, makes perfect sense. Your real name's Al. Ah, there we go. Thank you for sharing that with us. I mean, it was quite obvious, really, if you think about it. Yeah, let's put a door on there. Shadice, what is with you and L and I? Well, that does sound like a very interesting, rom-com, romantic comedy, Al and I. Let's just put some doors on this. Just like that. There we go. Although that's not centered. Hold on. It needs to be right on this brick line there. I see. Okay, so I think that's good. I don't really want to do too much detailing over here yet. I just want to mainly put this into the spreadsheet. So let's get the coal hopper again. Oh, actually, yeah, that's perfect length. I think maybe we can put this place down for 2 coal hoppers, although we'll probably need some sort of storage track for them. Although I suppose this track back here could be used as a storage track for this, because it's just an empty siding. So yeah, we've already got a storage track. Marvelous. So let's put this down for 2, shall we? So, let's quickly sort this. And we need to get fresh pond oils. Fresh pond oils now also takes in coal. Apparently grey. No, we need black coal. Actually, there was a in the summer, I noticed an interesting thing because I was down by the steam train station that's local, and they had a big pile of coal outside just on the parking lot. And so you could actually get up close to it, and they had set up like wooden walls to have the pile in. And you could look at the coal closely, and you could see impressions of like wood rings and impressions of leaves and basically of forest plants. And seeing those impressions, like those real, actual impressions of forest plants that lived way back in the Carboniferous period, was almost like having... It was such a connection with that incredibly distant era. And that was really nice. I really enjoyed that. Yes, I basically just said I really enjoyed looking at coal. 2 carloads an hour. From where? Well, from the place that supplies all of our coal, which is New Starport Coal Transfer. So now I need to update that. New Starport Coal Transfer. This needs to now be producing 10. So fresh pond oil takes 2. Something like that. And, ooh, I think I should shorten, yeah, I think I should shorten this line somewhat so that it's clear that you have to unload the coal hopper separately, just for added fun when switching this industry. Although that's not straight. 1 second. Something like that's better, I think. Whoa, what? Kango, Sharadice thought you might appreciate this. Did I? It's a Google Maps link. Let's have a look. Oh. When did I think that Kango would appreciate this? Kangafango, Sharadice thought you might appreciate this. That is a lovely station. It looks like the tracks once upon a time continued this way. There probably wasn't Badleia in the way back then. Interesting to see where that... Oh, look! Yeah, you can... Oh, gardens. Yeah, look, you can follow the line through the embankment, through the fields, all the way up here. Probably, yeah, this way. A bit like following a Roman road, really. And then we've got tracks here, so the line probably connected up to those, like that would be my guess. Actually, no, look. Actually, hold on. It might have been coming up here. Actually, that's what it looks like. It looks like the lines came up through here. Wait. Is that... Oh yeah, that's elevator. Is that elevator or is that low down? Yeah, well, either a bridge or a tunnel. Probably a bridge. Over here and then back this way. And it looks like it kind of split off here. You had a junction with something going in here that kind of becomes lost down there in the new suburban area. And then you had... It looks like you had another line continuing straight on like that, going into the town up here somewhere. And then maybe connecting up to here. Ah, Very nice. Very nice indeed. If you don't know where this is, it's probably somewhere in Canada. Thank you very much for posting that. Although I still don't know when I recommended that for Kango. Did it feel like you were among the non-avian dinosaurs? No, because dinosaurs only existed since the Jurassic. I'm talking about the Carboniferous, which is where the coal comes from, because there was a globe-spanning forest, pretty much. The current theory is that bacteria that now decompose wood didn't exist back then, and that's why a lot of the coal compressed instead of just rotting away to Earth. But I haven't done any research into that, so that's just what I heard. Passes on the bus to Uckfield. Ah. Lavender Line, UK. Inside the railway. The railway. Things to do inside Lavender Line. Ah. Gift shop. Look. Things to do and see at the Lavender Line. Okay. Number 1. Lavenders. Good. Okay, yeah. Lavenders, sure. Not flowers, just cafe. The second, yeah, we've got a gift shop. You can visit our gift shop. Okay. Then we get to the actual railway stuff, which is the signal box. Okay, yeah, we can see a signal box. And then we get a miniature railway. Why didn't you lead with a miniature railway? Come on. Okay. And then children's playground. Okay. I mean, I would have rather watched the miniature railway, but sure, children's playground, that's good. Picnic area. See, that's good. That's also good. I would have probably put like I would have probably. I mean, we'll see where it goes. The viewing area. I mean, okay, in the image it looks like we're just viewing a bit of grass and some trees. That's nice, but not specific to a railway. And then we've got a cattle dock crane. Okay, so at no point does it mention the actual station and basically anything that's on this. So leading with this image, great. It also doesn't mention the historic grade crossings, by the way. The what's it called? Level crossings in English. So that's good. But I would have then led with the miniature railway. And then probably the signal box. And then probably the picnic area with this image of the station. That's great. And then viewing area, depending on what they're viewing. Maybe, I don't know. The cattle dock's good. I would probably put the cattle dock in there. Then the children's playground. Then the viewing area. And then the gift shop, and then lavenders. That's what I would have done. But okay. Now, bit more chat. Right. So, let's see. Right. Never knew this line existed. Oh, no, it's for the both of you, sorry. Yeah. Shardice, turn around. What do you mean, turn around? Oh, you mean in this? Roadway, yes. Lovely cottages. By the looks of things, a Tesco delivery van. Some sky, yeah. Yeah, that's lovely. Also, at no point do they mention any of the rolling stock that they have here. Or do you mean turn round IRL? Because if I did do that, then I'd probably see a monster there, and so I'm probably not going to do that. Wait, there are lights back there? Hold on, did you know that there were lights back? Huh, interesting. Anyway, I think I should probably read chat. Did it feel like you... Right. Yeah, sorry, my bad. That's okay. Stuff like this, where you can follow the former railway. It's always really cool, but also sad. Codeman K, hello. Lots of laughing. Sharda is carboniferous. Yeah, that. Did you feel like you were among the giant dragonflies? A little bit, yeah. There was a connection, an emotional connection, shall we say, to that distant time. Haha, sounds like a fun day out. Panic area? The panic area. Yeah, that was a joke. Yes. No, the trains there. There's some old, or at least what I assume to be old, trains there. There, rather. Let's have a look. Stock list. Oh, right. So it's a separate page on the thing. Oh, I see. Yeah, we've got a lovely, by the looks of things, DMU. No, I did mean in the street view. Yes, really turn around. Top right, there's a menu. Oh, up there. It just didn't show for me. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, well, actually, we've gone past 11. I just want to quickly have a look at what other industries could potentially need some coal delivered to them. Let's just have a quick fly around, and then I'll get a thumbnail, and then we'll end. No, don't go. No, we're looking around. We're looking around still. So, we're already delivering diesel here. Don't think we really need coal there. I mean, we might have like a coal unloader for distribution for this suburb. But I don't know enough about how that works for smaller areas like that. I did look at some books that talk about real life industries connected to railways and how all that worked, but I haven't actually purchased any of them yet. But I am looking at them, and I will likely, well, I'll buy one of them to start with. I just don't know which one I want yet, because there are 4 of them and they each cover different industries, so yeah. Right, this, I mean, maybe the paper pulp mill could be useful to have a little bit of coal running up here. I'll just quickly place multiple industry short thing here somewhere. Although, where would we have it? I guess we could... I guess we could have a little... Although, well, the thing is, it needs to be somewhere where it makes sense for the boiler houses and stuff to be. So ideally would be somewhere in here. But this is already quite filled up. So we could have... Come on. Load in. Yeah, I don't really know how those big hoppers would be unloaded, or if this is even... Tell you what, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to do that yet because I don't know if it would just be unloaded through the bottom, or if there was another way that it was commonly unloaded. So I'm just gonna quickly fly over the rest and then have a look at that, and then just so I've got a rough idea of how much more coal. Because the thing is, even so, when I'm not streaming this, I'm still thinking about the route and trying just planning stuff out and imagining different operation sessions and stuff like that. So I want to get an idea of roughly how much coal is going to go around in this area. So we've already got a little bit of coal coming back here because we've got a coaling station which will need to be recoaled. Actually, we've got a little coal wagon here, which probably suffices for this area. Which is actually a good thing to keep note of. So we've got that there, and then we don't really need another place there. It goes along here. I can fast forward this bit. We don't need to deliver coal back there because that's where the coal comes from in the first place. Do we need coal to be delivered to Horror Point sightings? No, of course not. It is a silly idea. How about Northasia? Does Northasia require coal? Well, we've already got a little bit of coal coming up here for the coaling tower. And as for the town itself, I mean, maybe, but it would likely just be delivered by truck. In this case, I would think, considering it's not that far to go up here. That's already got diesel. Not really. I mean, this over here could maybe need some coal occasionally because of the tugboats for the logs, if they burn coal. But again, I don't really know how you would unload such small amounts of coal from those hoppers. Because let's just have a look at the hopper. Maybe, hold on. Nope, it's not here. Hold on. No, we'll do that next time, but I don't know how you would unload small amounts of coal and how those would be stored around. Like in the UK, you would just have a guy with a shovel shoveling it out of like a 5-plank wagon. But with those big hoppers, that's not really an option, I think. I'll have to do some more research on that off stream. But I don't think we'll need any more coal around those areas. Maybe up here for the breadery, perhaps? Because they've already got a coal pile here. So it might make sense for that to get like a carload of coal or something like that. But other than that, we don't really need much more. So all of the other coal will just be off map then. Okay. So in that case, let's just quickly get a thumbnail and then I'll read the rest of chat. Yeah, let's get it over here or something. I think that's good. Hold on. Actually, we can have a quick glance at the... Yeah, it does look like these only unload bottom-wise. Although maybe there were different types of cars. Maybe for smaller deliveries, for smaller orders, maybe they used a different type of car that could be unloaded in a different manner. Okay, so let's... Actually, that might not look too bad. Just like that. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Okay. So... Right, let's read a bit of chat and then we'll end. No, go, yes. Well, it had the Tesco text on it. Yes, it did. And the face of the rear. Caravans don't have faces on there. I second this motion. Notion. I'm throwing my hands around in protest, so motion works. Well, you're not going to get much work done that way unless the work you're getting done involves somehow activating some gadget through kinetic energy exchange so you can hold it in your hand while you're waving around, and that's your work. That would explain why some of it might be harder than other parts of it. Makes sense. Still thinking about route. The route, yes. Route? Or route if you're in America. Too much math today? Oh, close enough. I didn't even finish my original post. It was meant to be MVR grind never stops. Oh, not just MVR. Still thinking about the route. Oh, I see. It's been a long week. On second thought, let's not go to Northusia. It is a silly place. Yes, that was the reference. The week will end in 49 minutes. Good idea. A carload of coal. I'm no longer on leave next week. Tomorrow is my last day off. Aw. Well, you'll get to enjoy the Minecraft stream tomorrow. Yeah, at least you won't miss Minecraft stream. Yeah. And then Friday streams, which is why Friday streams are my favorite. Aw. Glad you've not been replaced after all. I shouldn't miss the streams anyway. If I don't turn up, it's actually because I'm so exhausted that I won't be good company. Well, whatever suits you best. Alright, it's up to you, but always welcome. Yes. Oh, Chardace, the work has had no progress since the last update. Oh, alright. I have a feeling that these streams are quite distracting for you. Good, be distracted. Imagine that if your mouse trackball trackpad broke and you had to use motion sensors, controllers, to use your computer. Yeah, but better than silence. Okay, well, I'd rather the company. Well, whatever you like best. And the neighbors just exhausted panting from the... And the neighbors, just here exhausted panting from the neighbors, look out and see the silhouette of you waving your arms around behind your blinds. Oh no, okay. Anyway, we've gone 16 minutes over time, so thank you very much. And with that, good night. Bye-bye. Reminds me of Austin Powers. Good night. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, indeed.